Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the bishops at Great Millstone, who do rule and teach well. Peace and blessings, salutations, shalom to the sincere believers, the hopefully elect out there listening and learning. It's the brother Azariah, back once more with another lesson through the Spirit. So going into these women, these wicked women out here, the party is over. The days of hot girl summer, we outside with it, we gonna use men for this, that, the third. Them days is over. All right. The Lord is bringing judgment on these wicked women, and we're in a time where the love of many has waxed cold. People just don't care anymore because of times being so hard, and as the scriptures say, because iniquity has abounded. Iniquity is sin upon sin, transgression of the law. So because wickedness is at an all-time high, there are spirits of vengeance out here that the Lord has dispatched to bring death and judgment to the wicked, to the proud. And who's more proud than Esau and the woman? You see, and one thing you come to learn in this truth is that the fall of Esau also coincides with the fall of the woman, because Esau, he's a rebellious vessel by nature, and the woman, they're reprobate by nature. All right, this is why they need a head to really guide them, control them, in righteousness. You see, because a woman left to her own devices is going to lead herself to destruction every time. Okay, but what Esau has done is he's liberated the woman. He's given the woman rights, outside of being with a man. He's set these women up. He's given them careers. He's given them government assistance. Set them up real nice in Babylon the Great. Gave them all kind of legal rights and things of that nature, alimony, child support, and all that kind of stuff. So the woman has lived well under the rulership of Big Daddy E. But see, what's happening now, Esau, he's leaving the woman behind, especially the Israelite woman, because Esau and the woman, they came together really to take down the Israelite man, because they both understand that the Israelite man is coming back into his full power in the kingdom. It's going to be a hegemony ruled by men, and the women are going to have their place in the kingdom. A woman is not going to be on the same level of a man. Okay, a woman is going to be in a subordinate state as she was designed to be. All right, but Esau and the woman came together to take down the Israelite man. This is why you have, as the scriptures say, that the Lord will bring a new thing in the earth where a woman would compass authority over a man. You see? So by and large, women in this society compared to men, they live much, much better. They have the best jobs, they're, women in this society pretty much live in comfort, while the man is catching hell. All right, now, sisters that's in the truth is catching hell too. I'm not saying that it's just all women, but mainly speaking about the women of this world. The mindset that they have is completely flawed. Okay, and the pride is just through the roof. But yeah, the fall of Esau also coincides with the fall of the woman. This is why you see these Edomites out here now. They starting to catch hell. They're complaining about this falling society. And just a quick side note, Esau gave me a strike on his page for a video I had put up with the guy Dana Stevens. That video, some butthurt Edomite reported or flagged the video So gave me a strike. I was gonna be down for 2 weeks, but the water Yahweh Bashmel shot it. I peeled it, and I'm back on today. But yeah, if I'm not posting on this main page, I'll be on Raising the Elect 144 sit downs by. Lord willing, I'll leave the link in the description so you brothers and sisters can subscribe and stay up to date, man. But these Edomites are hurt. Okay, the truth is coming out against them, and the woman is also hurt. And also look at what's going on. Esau, he's being made bare, and the woman is also being made bare. All right. So Esau and the woman, they've been working hand in hand against the Israelite man. So the Most High is bringing the proud low. All right. This is Isaiah 32:9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." So all the dainty things, the vintage, the benefits they enjoyed in this society, it's all failing. All right. So the things that they could once hang their hat on and be proud about, the Lord is taking that away, because he's humbling these women ultimately. A lot of these women don't even have men in their lives, because they've, as it says, as it is written, iniquity has abounded. Like these women have done men wrong. All right. Cheated, held, committed adultery, and held, used kids as ransom, basically. Put men in court on child support and all kind of stuff, man. Just wicked stuff. All right. So this is why you have things like this happening now. Okay, where women are being targeted. This is nothing new. Like, this has been going on, but it's especially bad now because of the situation you have in America. This society is breaking down. And the weakest link is always going to be the first prey, which are the women, right? For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare. You see that? When you go to Obadiah, it speaks about, the Lord making Esau bare, uncovering his hidden things. You see, so the same thing is happening to the woman, right? And make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. See, so these women are being dried up, all right? Their strength that they had in the society through Esau, because he's going down, they're going down as well. And it's really a beautiful thing to see. That the proud are being humbled in this time, man. Yahweh Bashmel Shai is definitely doing a great work on this earth with the wicked. You see, so this right here from Yahoo News, this happened in New York. A man has been charged with concealing a corpse after a woman was found dead inside a trash bag in Kips Bay. CBS New York's Lisa Rosner has exclusive video. Okay, so we're going to check this out, break it down with the scriptures as well. I got 2 other things I want to bring out as well, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying.
Tonight, we begin with exclusive new video in the murder investigation of a woman found dead inside a trash bag in Kips Bay.
It comes as police have charged a man in connection with the killing. Right now, he has not been arrested for the murder, but for concealing a corpse. CBS 2's Lisa Rosner is live outside the police station in Kips Bay with that new surveillance video. Lisa.
Well, Christina and Dick, that video just adds to the pain of how casually Yasmin Williams' body was tossed to the curb. Police tell us that 55-year-old Chad Irish could be facing more charges tonight. Exclusive video shows a man in a motorized wheelchair casually dragging what appears to be the same.
So y'all brothers and sisters see this, all right? You got the dude just riding around casually, not a care in the world.
In a motorized wheelchair, casually dragging what appears.
Look, this dude dragging a trash bag in broad daylight with a woman that he just killed. You see that? These are the times that we're in, man, to where we've been telling these women, all right, the day is going to come where you're not going to have that immunity like how you've had for the past 50, 60 years, man. You know, this society is breaking down, and the Lord is bringing judgment to you women. This guy right here is a spirit of vengeance that the Lord dispatched. And as you see, he's not, he doesn't look worried. He's not worried about somebody seeing him or somebody saying, hey, what are you doing? Like, this dude casually just riding around on a electric, I don't know what the hell that is, electric wheelchair or something like that. Whatever he got riding around. And the dead corpse of a woman that he just put to death in a trash bag. See? This right here is some cold behavior. Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. When you go into the word iniquity, it means wickedness, sin, immoral, or grossly unfair behavior. All right? So because wickedness and sin has greatly abounded, because immoral and ungrossly fair behavior has greatly abounded, the love of many has waxed cold. So people just don't care. All right? And we're in a time now where emergency services like police, 911, that's not going to be available to these women, because the first thing that a woman wants to do when she's in some sort of distress is she dials 911, or she picks up the phone and she call her, big cousin, or she call her brother, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. She's gonna call a man to defend her. All right, she's not gonna defend herself, because that's not woman's spirit. Even if a woman does have a gun or she got some type of weapon, more likely than not, she's going to be too afraid to use it, because it's not in a woman's spirit to be a warrior, all right, to actually fight and defend herself. You see, this is why women know they're not capable of going to war. You see, this is why this society has been set up to cater to these women. See, but the Lord, he's taken all that away to where now these women, especially these women that don't have a man in their life, they don't have a head of protection. So they definitely don't have any way to be safe, in this time, man. Like they're pretty much just out there. Like you think about scenarios to where women would, to have a child or multiple children, but the father is not around. She's at home by herself. Do you understand how dangerous that is in this type of society now, to where everything is breaking down? If you hear a bump in the middle of the night, guess what? You got to go up and go check it out. See? You can have, a gang of men trying to, bust open your door, because they done scoped you out. Probably done followed you home from work or followed you home from the market. Now they know where you live at. Niggas, watching in the bushes and stuff like that. Scope you out. Then they do a midnight raid on your ass. You see, and you got to get up and defend yourself and defend those children. Well, guess what? A woman, she's not capable of doing that, man. All right, she gonna lose it every single time, because fear is gonna overtake her. All right, this is why you have a lot of women out here being raped and ravished. Okay, because they don't have a head of protection. They don't want to listen. They don't want to take orders. They feel like they got it all figured out. Well, we're in a time now where these women are seeing how much they have it together. All right. But yeah, man, this right here is a cold spirit, a spirit of vengeance, in fact. See?
to be the same trash bag that 31-year-old Yasmin Williams' lifeless body was found inside of, wrapped in a sleeping bag. Friday, police responded to a call of a suspicious package on 27th Street between 2nd and 3rd Avenues. The medical examiner ruled it a homicide, saying Williams was shot in the head. The spot where she was discovered, now a grove.
And see, she was shot in the head, man. You know, there was slim to none of a chance that she was gonna make it. All right, because when you get shot in the head like that, I mean, you cooked, you done. You know, so Yasmin Williams, now she back in the spirit world, and hey, she out there in New York. You know that she wicked as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because them New York women is something else. You know what I'm saying? They be having like 30 bodies by the time they eat. It'd be like 16, 17, man. So just imagine how many men that she done wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, stuff like this, you don't see stuff like this happening to sisters that's in the truth. You know, this is happening to the wicked women of this world. Okay? This is happening to wicked people, period. I mean, look, how many people do you see in this time, catching judgment, going back to the spirit world? Innumerous. All right? So this shows you that the Lord is dealing with the wicked, man. All right? The Lord is purging out the rebels from among our people, and majority of these rebels are the women. All right? Majority of the 2/3 are women. You see? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? She got shot in the head, all right, dragged away in a trash bag, and that was it. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, keep on playing around with Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. You know, keep on thinking that the fun and games in Babylon the Great is gonna go on forever, all right? Because hey, you gonna find out the Lord is gonna pull your card, man. And when he do, it ain't gonna be no remedy. And this not only goes to women, this also goes to these, wicked, Israelite men out here. All right, the same thing is happening to them.
Growing memorial.
Yasmin was really a caring person. She was energetic. She knew people around the neighborhood, so she was very loving. So it's pretty sad.
Tuesday, members of the NYPD crime scene unit went to collect evidence from the apartment of 55-year-old Chad Irish, who now faces 1 count of concealment of a human corpse. Sources say the charge stems from him being seen on surveillance video dragging the body, and they are also trying to determine if the murder happened in his apartment. Police sources say Irish, who is on parole, is a prime suspect in the murder.
Definitely should deserve him to be in jail and locked up. Doesn't deserve to come home or none of that.
You feel like it was him?
For sure. Definitely.
How come?
He was always with her, so it definitely got to be him.
Do you know if they were dating or if she was living there or anything like that? Or
Not necessarily, but I know he would bring her home. Like she would go to his house. Yeah, he's not.
And she was let me go back a little bit, because she was a good looking. Yeah, she was a good looking sister. I ain't gonna lie. But at the same time, the Most High don't care how attractive you are. Okay, the scriptures say that the Most High is no respecter of persons. So it don't matter if you the president. It don't matter if you Miss America. All right, if your ass is wicked and you out here doing dirt, the Lord is gonna pull your card. All right. Shot in the head, man. These are the judgments that's coming down. And this is what we always tell you, to repent and come back to Yahweh Shemel Shai, lest you be the next one to catch judgment. All right, because look, we're in the season of judgment, man. Like things like this. We've been seeing this go on for years, man. But especially now in this time, because we're Yahweh Shai coming back any day now. Okay, like that's how close we are. But Yeah, judgment is going out, man, at a alarming rate. All right, so now is it a time to examine yourself and do what you got to do, man. Come back to Yahweh Bashmel Shai. Stop, just stop the wickedness, man. All right, period.
Dating, or if she was living there or anything like that, or
Not necessarily, but I know he would bring her home. Like she would go to his house. Yeah, I just know he could be abusive though.
His outrage was shared Monday night. A crowd erupted, attacking Irish as police pulled him out of the building on a gurney and confiscated his dog and wheelchair. Police sources add that on Monday, before his arrest, he allegedly menaced a man with a gun during an argument. So he faces menacing and weapon possession charges in that case, too.
I don't know if this is the actual killer, but how inhumane you're dragging down the block somebody's daughter. He should be lucky that the police got him before that community.
Now, Williams was an aspiring lawyer who was just about to start a new job with the city. Police sources tell us Irish has nearly 24 arrests on his record, mostly.
Yeah, and check that out too. She was a aspiring lawyer. All right, now in this world, being a lawyer, that's looked at as that's looked at like you're a top dog. You know what I'm saying? Like you're actually doing well. But lawyers really are nothing more than paid liars. Okay, because you know what I'm saying? You got these lawyers out here. They know that their client committed the crime, and whether it be murder or rape or theft, whatever. But if your pockets is deep enough and you can get the best lawyer that money can buy, then you can get off from whatever said crime. All right, so these lawyers, man, this system is wicked, man. This system is completely wicked. These lawyers are set up to where they're allowed to legally lie for you, okay? And as long as you got charisma and you got the gift of gab, and you know the law, you know what I'm saying, then you can get anybody off, you see? So the fact she was going into that, also says a lot about her character as well. All right, the fact that she wanted to be a lawyer, you see? Because listen, this whole judicial system is all corrupt, from the judges down to the prosecutor, the lawyer, the DA. All of it is corrupt, man. You see, all of it is corrupt. Because these politicians, they be doing all kind of wickedness behind the scenes, and when it comes to the light, nothing ever happens to them. Not even a slap on the wrist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even say they get a slap on the wrist. They don't even get that. They just walk away scot-free. You see? Just like all the people that was on the Epstein list. You know what I'm saying? Now they want to push you Diddy, and they want to push you, what's his name? Like they're the faces of, child abuse. But meanwhile, Trump is on there, Oprah and many other people. But what about them? They still out here, living their life, doing what they do. Are they going to be brought up on charges? No. But you know who's going to bring them up on charges? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, because, at the end of the day, the Lord is the ultimate judge, man. So you may think that you're getting away with wickedness in this earthly plane, but hey, the Heavenly Father got your card, and it's only a matter of time before you're going to pull it. All right, so that's pretty much it for that. We can move on here, because this right here just happened as well. This headline is wild. Okay. Suspect in slaying of 3 women in serious condition as UK police confirm recovery of crossbow. All right, so out there in the UK, the citizens, they're not allowed to have firearms, but they are allowed to have like things like crossbows, like a bow and arrow, knives and stuff like that. I mean, people still have guns, you know what I'm saying? Because you're always gonna have a underground black market, but legally, you're not allowed to have firearms in the UK. So this guy here, he's a suspect, and he deleted three women, all right, with a crossbow, man. This guy is a spirit of vengeance, and like we going into these women, as society is breaking down, they're the main targets of the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay. London AP. A man suspected of killing 2 sisters and their mother in a crossbow attack was in serious condition at a London hospital. British police said Thursday as officers continued to carry out further searches of properties. Tributes poured in for the 3 women, the family of a well-known BBC commentator, who were found with serious injuries at their home in the quiet residential neighborhood of Bushey, northeast of the capital, on Tuesday evening. Police and ambulance crews tried to save Carol Hunt, 61, and her daughters Hannah, 28, and Louise, 25, but they were pronounced dead at the scene. All right. So this is the guy right here, Kyle Clifford. You see, suspected of deleting these 3 women. The women were the wife and 2 daughters of BBC's radio sports commentator John Hunt. He is the main racing commentator for BBC 5 Live, the corporation's news and sports radio channel. His voice is known to millions through his coverage of the world famous Grand National and the Derby. The killings prompted a major manhunt that led to the capture of the suspect, Kyle Clifford, on Wednesday in a cemetery near his home in Enfield, around 15 miles from the scene of the crimes. Okay. It says, this was an unprecedented attack, and we are determined to understand the full circumstances of what happened that evening and the events leading up to it. And ultimately, details are missing from this, but whether he knew them or not, the Lord put a spirit on this guy to go in on the women like that, to take them out. You see? Because the Lord, he can either wound you or he can put you to death. But the Lord didn't wound them women. He straight up had this guy just take him out. You see? And he gave these women sore strokes with that crossbow. All right? Let's go here. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 39 in verse let's start at 26. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. All these things are good to the godly, so the sinners they are turned into evil. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. See? So this guy here, a spirit of vengeance was put on this guy. Okay? Really, he was created to, perform this same very act. Taking out 3 women with a crossbow. Okay? And those arrows from that crossbow, those were sore strokes that were laid on. Right? In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them, who made these spirits? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. See? So he was sent out to appease the wrath of the Lord. All right? So those women, whatever they did, they brought wrath upon themselves, and the Lord pulled their card. All right? Fire and hell and famine and death. Okay? So all those women that were put to death, what? All these were created for vengeance. Okay, so the Lord took vengeance on those women through this man here. You see, this guy was a vessel to be used to dispatch the judgment of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. That's the understanding. Okay, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions and serpents, and the sword. All right, the crossbow is a part of that sword. All right, punishing the wicked to destruction. Now, like I said earlier, you don't see this happening to those that fear the Lord. You don't see things like this happening to those that serve Yahweh Basham Yahushai. No, you see these things happening to the wicked. You see, punishing the wicked to destruction. You see, it doesn't say punishing the righteous, punishing those that fear Yahweh Basham Yahushai, punishing those that are walking orderly in obedience to the Lord's will. No, this is happening to the wicked. You see, the Lord is putting people to death. Verse 31, they shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So when the Lord calls upon these spirits of vengeance, they're not going to buck up. They're not going to question the Lord. Why, Lord? What did she do? And no, they're going to go out there and they're going to do what they was commanded to do. They're going to do what they were called to do, which is to execute vengeance. All right? And let's go into that. The scripture just popped in my mind. Bear with me one moment while I get this scripture. Bear with me one moment. Pull this up real quick. Yeah, we can get this. Psalms 91 and 10 and 9, Salakia. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. You see, so if you serve the Lord, if you fear the Most High, then guess what? The Lord is not going to allow evil to come nigh your dwelling. All right, the Lord is going to keep you safe. You see, because ultimately we understand that these judgments, death comes from the Most High. The Most High is the author of life and death. The Most High brings you into the world, and he's the one that takes you out. So when you go out like this, the Lord did that to you. You see, that's judgment, man. But what did the scripture say? It says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Verse 11, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. All right, so the Lord sends angels, man, all right, to protect those that fear him. You see, from the evils of this world. When you read up in verse 7, it says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. See, and this is especially comforting to know in the times that we're in now, because the earth is really enveloped in mass death. All right, you have a pandemic of excess death occurring all around the earth, right? Which is due to many things, but mainly due to that serpent venom, which was rolled out back in 2021. Many people are perishing behind that. But guess what? Those that fear the Lord, those that listen to the voice of Yahweh Basham Yahushai and didn't trust our enemy, didn't trust the devil, guess what? We're okay. We not having no cardiac arrest and just dropping dead all of a sudden. You see what I'm saying? The Lord has preserved us because of our faith. All right, which the people of this world, they're catching nothing. They're catching nothing but hell. All right, let me get this one as well. Ecclesiastes 8 and in verse 5, it says, whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment. See, so whoso keepeth the commandment, right, shall feel no evil thing. See, so if you fear the Lord is not going to allow evil to come to you, see? And we've seen in the scriptures multiple examples of that. Those that fear the Lord even unto the death. You know, for example, Daniel in the lion's den, the 3 Hebrew boys that were thrown into the fiery furnace. Okay, they kept their faith and integrity in Yahweh Shai to the death, and the Lord delivered them and slayed their enemies. Okay, so that's, you know, those are just a few examples. All right, even Noah at the time of the flood. You know, all these examples that we can look into our forefathers, seeing what they had to go through, and that they, despite whatever was going on in the world around them, they kept their faith in the Lord, and what, no evil came to them. See, the Lord preserved them from whatever evil that their enemies were trying to bring, and ultimately that was a test for them. That was a test, and we in this time as well, we're gonna have to go through our own trials. Okay, I mean, we're coming into the hour of temptation where we are gonna be tried. You see, so it's all about your faith. It's all about obedience. The scriptures say that obedience is better than sacrifice. All right. So the Lord wants us to be obedient. All right, and when you go against the will of Yahweh Shai, that you're operating in rebellion. And guess what? The wages of sin, which is the transgression of the law, going against the law and the commandments, is death. All right, plain and simple. You see? So now going here. All right, this guy, I just pulled this up because I seen this, but basically he dined and dashed on a Hinge date, but he seen what was going on. All right, he seen that basically the 2 demons that he went out with, they was trying to set him up to get a free meal. They was trying to get a free meal out of him, man. All right, so he peeped the game. He seen what was going on. He got up out of there, as he should have, and left him with the bill. You see, and this is also why a lot of these women are getting judged, man, because they just out here playing too many games. A man asks to take you on a date. You show up. You want to bring somebody with you, and you want to just go overboard. All right. Now he was more of a he looks like a Northern Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? But he was more level headed and just like, you know what, it is what it is. I'm gonna just walk off and let them pay for it. But you got some other individuals out here. If some woman would have tried to do that, hey, things would have turned left real quick. The spirit of vengeance could have hopped on them, and both of them, women would have been sent back to the spirit world. All right, so even in this, that's really the Lord showing mercy. You see, but they are gonna, if they don't repent, then they are gonna get judgment at the end of the day. But let's check this out real quick, and we can close out.
A Hinge date, and let me tell you why. Well, I dined and dashed on a Hinge date, and let me tell you why. Well, on this Hinge date, I hit this girl up and I was like, hey, you want to meet up, grab lunch? So on a first date with someone online, I'm thinking something casual, right? Maybe like sushi, Panera, a salad, something easy, nothing crazy, right? This woman comes back with, I want hibachi. And I was like, hibachi? And she's like, yeah, I want hibachi. So I go, oh, okay, I guess. So I get there to meet this girl for hibachi, and she brings a friend with her, and she goes, hey, would it be cool if my friend just jumps in with us, hangs out? And I'm like, I guess. I mean, she's already here. Why don't I tell her, go away? So we sit down, we start kind of hanging out, talking, getting to know each other, stuff like that. Both of these women start ordering a bunch of drinks, and I'm like, okay. And then they start ordering appetizers. And the guy, the cook, he goes, what do you want? And I go, I would like just chicken and rice. Easy. I'm a simple man. The girls go, we want surf and turf. I go, you want surf and turf? They go, yeah, surf and turf. And I'm like, okay. In my mind, I'm like, all right, these girls think I'm stupid. I'm not. So.
See, so bro was like, nah, hey, you think I'm stupid? Nah, see, he peeped the game from the jump. He's like, okay, I asked her to go out on a date. Just me and her, like she never said nothing about bringing a friend. We get to the location and she pops up with a friend. That's already a red flag right there. All right? Then they sit down and they're preparing to eat and talking about surf and turf and all this extravagant like when you go out on a first date, I mean really it's not even about the food, it's more about getting to know somebody and getting to feel a person out. But see what these women are doing, they're out here dining and dashing on dudes and just using men for a free meal ticket. All right? And you have a lot of this going on. Like this is actually a thing right now. And this is why men are not taking women out on dates anymore. This is pretty much why dating now, especially for the younger generation, is pretty much dead. You know what I'm saying? Like dating for my generation is pretty much out the window because as the scriptures say, iniquity has abounded, man. So the love, like, it's not no love out here, Nobody is, people are very narcissistic. I mean, if you take somebody out on a date, it's really not even about them getting to want to know you. It's really about what they can get from that situation. All right? So it's like, what's the point? What's the point? Then if you try to get, do a date of something that's not that doesn't involve money, like just taking a walk or going to the park or something like that, then it's like, oh no, I'm not really into it. Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy out here, man. Let's continue.
We hang out, have fun, do our thing, and I'm just kind of enjoying the moment, but I know what the heck's going on. I know what's going on. So time goes by and we're ready to pay the tab, and the cook guy goes, all right, how are we splitting up the bill today? The girl goes, all on one. So I'm like, what the hell did this girl say? In my mind, I'm like, what the heck? So I tell her, hey, do me a favor. Will you just box up my food real quick and I'm going to go to the restroom? She goes, yeah, no problem. Guess where I went? I didn't go to the restroom. I went in my car and I went home. You think I'm stupid? I'm not. You paid my bill. Thanks. I dined and dashed.
straight like that, man. And they was trying to play, bro. All right, but who got played at the end of the day? They did. All right, they got left with the tab. You see? So this is what happened when and he seems like he was, sincerely trying to get to know the girl. But she came in, wanted to bring a friend. She like, oh yeah, you already know how they do. Yeah, girl. I'm about to go out with a date with this guy, and he look like he got some money, and he trying to take me to hibachi, girl. You might as well come in and get in on this free meal, girl. You see what I'm saying? Get there ordering drinks and appetizers and surf and turf. Like, yo, honestly, if it was me, once I seen Shorty pull up with her friend, I would have been out of there. I'd have been gone. I'd have been like, hey, you know what? I didn't come here to dine you and your friend. I came here, to deal with you. But, if y'all want to go ahead, hey, go. But I'm out. That's just me personally. Okay. But that's not the first time that they did that, because they already had the whole thing set up. You see, she knew where she wanted to go. She got there. She started going crazy immediately. Drinks and appetizers and all of that. Meanwhile, the guy's just like, yo, I'm, chicken and rice. I'm cool, So, hey, man, it just shows you that it's just wicked out here. And this is why judgment is coming to these women. And like I say, man, once that, 911 and emergency services dries up, it's up for you women, man. It's cooked. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out here. Lord willing, this is edifying through the Rakah Kadash. Call Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Rakah Kadash. And until next time, Lord willing, shalom to the elect. On to the next one.